Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alina, and in today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how to make this elegant bracelet. Let me show you how it's going to look like this, because I just love this clasp. I use a double strand clasp. If you don't have one, you can totally swap for a single strap clasp. I like this one specifically because it has a pearl in the middle and it matching the pearls in the middle of the bracelet. But you can also switch these pearls with any other 4mm bead. You can put fire polish, you can put bicons, whatever you like. I think it's very sparkly but not too much, and elegant, and it's a very fast stitch. You can totally do it in one setting, so it's very good to give it as a gift or as a present for somebody. So let's get started. Let's review the materials. You're going to need some beading thread. I'm using Fireline 6LB crystal color. You're going to need some 15 seed beads. I chose this gold color. You're also going to need some 11 Toho seed beads, some 4mm pearls, and some 3mm fire polish. You're also going to need a clasp. I chose this gorgeous double clasp with the pearl inside and a beading needle. So let's get started. Start by adding 100 centimeter or 40 inches of thread, and we're going to pick up 7 11 seed beads, 3 4 5 6 7, and a 4mm pearl, and then we're going to leave a tail 15 centimeter or 6 inches, and I'm going to go back through the first 4 seed beads, just the four one. 1 2 3 4, just like this, and then I'm going to pull, and I want to make sure the pearl is situated down, so it's like a triangle with the pearl down. So now we're going to pick up a 15 seed bead, a 4mm, it's a 3mm fire polish, sorry, and another 15 seed beads, and also we're going to pick up 3 11. This is the sequence, and now I want to go through the first or last, depends how you're looking, 11 next to the pearl. So this is the one. I'm going to pull, and what's going to happen, the sequence of 15 fire polish and 15, it's going to be right here on top. So now we're going to add another pearl and 3 11s, and I want to go through the first 11 from up. This is the one, and I'm going to pull. So this is how we created, and we added another pearl. That's right here. So now we're going to repeat the process. You're going to pick up a 15, a 3mm fire polish, and a 15. Also you're going to pick up 3 11s, just like this, and again we're going through the first Toho right next to the pearl right here, just like this. It's like creating V shapes. I'm making sure I'm pulling super tight. Now we're going to pick up a pearl and 3 11s, and I want to go through the first 11 from the top. Don't confuse it with the 15, which in our case they have similar colors. And I'm going to pull again, like this. Now we're going to pick up a 15, a 3mm fire polish and a 15-0, and also 3 11-0, and again I'm going through this 11-0 like this. So as you can see, we created some V shapes. This is our half of the bracelet. Now pick up a pearl and 3 11-0s and go through the 11-0 from up here closest to the fire polish like this, and make sure you pull tight. Let me show you one more. Pick up a 15-0, a 3 mm fire polish and a 15-0, and also add 3 11-0s and go through this Toho from here, just like this. So this is how it's going to look, and you just keep adding another pearl, and then up it's going to be fire polish, and keep doing this until you have the length you desire, and I will meet you right back to show you how to add the second part of the bracelet. Welcome back. I hope you finished the bracelet. I didn't finish the whole length. I want to show you what you have to do when you reach the end of the bracelet. So supposedly this is the desired length you want. So now I want you to pick up a 15-0, a fire polish and a 15-0, and also 3 11-0s, and go through this 11-0 close to the pearl. This the first one from down. So this is our last stitch from the upper side of the bracelet. Now we want to add the same thing on this side. So if you want, you can continue working like this, or you can just flip your work. It's easy, like depend on your if you are a lefty or not. So now we're going to add the same loops down here. So you're going to pick up 4 11-0s, a 15-0, a 3 mm fire polish, a 15-0, and 3 11-0s. So the difference this time is we added in the beginning 4 11-0s, and I want you to go through the first 11-0 we just added now. So this is the one. Go through this, pull tight, and as you can see we form a second loop here, and now I want to go through this pearl, so I can add another loop here. So I'm going through the first pearl just like this, and there you have it. We have our first loop on this side. Now we're going to pick up 3 11-0s, 3, and I'm going through the first 11-0. So don't confuse it with the 15-0. I'm going through the 11-0 from downside of the loop. Let's see, just like this. Okay, so now we're going to add again the 15-0, the 3 mm fire polish and the 15-0 plus 3 11-0s, and we are going through the first 11-0 from here close to the pearl. Now I will go again through the second pearl, so I position myself here so I can add another loop. Now it's repetitive, of course. Pick up 3 11-0s and go through the last 11-0 or the first one next to the 15-0, just like this. It's starting to have this very nice shape, like a lace. Now pick up a 50 no, a 3mm fire polish, a 50 no, and 3 11 ohs. Go through this one here, through this 11 oh, and then of course through the proof. I was trying to show you better, but it's easier if I just pick it up. Let's add one more together. Okay, now pick up 3 11 ohs and go through this one here. Now a 50 no, a 3mm fire polish, a 50 no, and 3 11 ohs, and I'm going through this one here. So there you have it. So keep doing this until the end of this side, and I will show you how to add the clasp. Welcome back. So I finished my bracelet and I measure it. It's about 15 centimeters or 6 inches, and it has 24 pearls in the middle. So to have an idea of how many pearls you need to add to have this 15 centimeter length, it's 24. Of course, you will make it according to your size. And then I want you to exit. Let's see, we have a 15 no seed beads here, a fire polish, and a 15 no. I want you to go through the first two 11 no after the 15 no. This is the first two 11 no, and I will just take my clasp and just go through one of the loops. And now I want you to go through the same 11 no, but on the opposite direction, just like this. And I want to reciprocate on the other side, so I will make sure my needle will go through this 11 oh, so it's the second 11 oh after the 15 oh from up. So I will just wave my way through that 11 oh. This is the one, and then I will just go through the loop again, the second loop of course, and then through the same 11 oh on the opposite direction, just like this. I will make sure if you pull tight, you will notice the beads will go on top of the loop of the clasp, which is nice because it's kind of hiding the loops. And now I'm going to reinforce and go through all the beads again 2 or 3 times. If you don't have a double strand clasp, it's okay, you can use a single strand clasp. You're just going to do the same thing. You exit the second 11 oh from down here, and then you're going to add some seed beads, put your clasp, add some more seed beads, and connect it to the same 11 oh that we just make it here. But because it's double strand, I like how it look like this without adding any beads. So reinforce this and connect it to the other side, and I will meet you right back to show you the final results. Welcome back. So this is the final result. This is how it's looking on the hand with the clasp up if you have a fancy clasp, or you can wear it like simple like this. Let me open so I can show you from close. I think it's very elegant. As usual, you know I like elegant designs, and it's very versatile. You can swap the pearls with fire polish and vice versa. You can use small pearls on the edge. You can make it all crystals. You can even try to put bicons. So every time I think you'll get a different results. So and plus it's very easy to do. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, and see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.